So, Tony Bennett, I Left My Heart in San Francisco, that guy? Contemporary of
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra and,
Yes.
Dean Martin and stuff. So, working with Paul actually helped me to work with Tony because Tony Bennett loved the Beatles. You wouldn't think, that he was so crazy about the Beatles.
Yes.
And I was working at Sony Music Studios, and there was the video archivist there was named Jan Bridge. Maybe I shouldn't say his full name. And it was a fellow named Jan, uh, and he had all this illegal shit, stuff. Trying to keep it clean. He had all this illegal stuff, and he had like rare bootleg videotapes of the Beatles, and he would give them to Tony, and Tony loved them. And one time Tony says to him, "Listen, I need a guy to shoot a promo for me." And Jan, that's kind of how he talked. And Jan goes, "Well, listen, I have this guy Michael. He worked with Paul McCartney there, and they were very happy with his work." And so I did the thing, the whole thing, and I'm in the editing room there to cut it together there. And Tony would call on the phone, Tony Bennett, and he'd be like, after 3 or 4 days of editing, he's like, "Hey, how's the piece?" I said, "Well, how's the piece looking?" I said, "Well, it's getting there. We need a few more days maybe, and, we'll have something to show you by the end of the week there." "No, no, how's the piece? The piece? The hair piece. How's it looking?" Because he was bald and he was wearing a hairpiece. He didn't care about the video. He just wanted to make sure his hairpiece looked good. Hello?